So I'll start with a brief introduction of myself. So I'm from the marketing team. I'm Ayushi Lad. I'm the senior product manager for the stapling technology in endosurgery. And I looked after the Echelon 3000 launch. I will start with a brief video of the recent launch that we had. All right, so the launch that we recently had, which was last week, is the 5th generation of Echelon powered staplers. So over the generations, we've had multiple launches within our endocutter portfolio, which started with Echelon Flex Stapler, which was our manual endocutter, moved on to Echelon Flex Stapler, where we introduced the powered firing. In 2020, we came up with the GST technology, which is in the reloads. 2021 is when we came up with the dynamic firing. We came up with the Echelon Plus. And finally, last month, we have introduced our latest launch, which is Echelon 3000, which will now come with powered articulation. Now, addressing the elephant in the room, there are multiple endocutters right now in the market which offer powered articulation. But with Echelon 3000, we have a lot of minor tweaks in the gun itself, which will help each of the surgeons to improve their clinical outcomes. So I'll put a few here, and I'll just take 5 minutes of your time. So all of the features are basically bucketed into 3 parts, which is placement, access, and control. So now with Echelon 3000, you will get a 39% wider jaw aperture. Within access, you will get a greater angulation. So earlier we had a 45-degree angulation on either side. With Echelon 3000, you will get a 55-degree angulation, which is a total of 110 degrees from left to the right. We have also reduced the joint length. So the joint length has reduced by 27%, which has overall reduced the aperture. And lastly, when you look at control, we have come up with powered articulation. The powered articulation is also a very easy 3-button operated continuous powered articulation where you can stop the anvil with a 1-degree interval. So now looking at each of the features and how each of the features will translate into value for you. So when you look at wider jaw aperture, we have the highest jaw aperture right now in the market. and it has multiple benefits. So when you look at colorectal, it helps you to get better placement on thicker tissue, especially the colon tissue which might be radiated. When you look at the lung tissue, you can easily capture the lung parenchyma within the stapler jaws. And when you look at stomach, it's much more easier now with a wider jaw to place and transact the antrum. When you look at the greater articulation, like I mentioned, we have increased the articulation from 45 degrees to 55 degrees. So especially in LAR and ultra low, you'll be able to get a more perpendicular transaction and preserve adequate margins which are deeper in the pelvis. And at the same time, whether it's a lung surgery, it can give you better access, especially in tight intercostal spaces. Coming to the shorter joint length, so we have also reduced the joint length by 27%. It can again help you to reach deeper in the pelvis, especially for ultra low. And for lung, it can help in access in tight spaces. Another thing which was, like I mentioned, on the powered articulation. So now the powered articulation is also continuous articulation where you can stop the jaw at 1 degree interval. Another minor tweak that we've done is that the gun is also capable to articulate with partial closure. So there's a marking on the jaw, which is the black marking which is highlighted here. So till you can see that black marking, you can also articulate it. So in case you are doing a procedure where you have tight space, you can go in, you can also close the jaw partially and at the same time articulate. And lastly, the device is also very intuitive. It has an orientation sensor. So if you've rotated the jaw by 180 degrees, you'll still be able to see that your left will remain left and your right will remain right. So that was all from my side. We had Dr. Sandeep Nayak, who was supposed to take a session on how his experience was on the product, but he had to leave for his flight. But with that, I'd just like to close the session. Thank you.
Thank you, Aishi.